Craig, it's lovely to see you. I obviously see you quite a lot because we've been working very, very closely together. But maybe you can tell a little bit about yourself.
I'm Craig, as you just said. I'm a graphic designer and I'd say I'm a photographer, but I just kind of that's kind of a hobby that I do on the side. I love kind of all elements of design, particularly fonts and typography. That's mainly my thing, which might sound a bit strange to a lot of people, but that's something that I think that I absolutely love. I just love design, Lisa. That's it.
I know
I
you love
really, really
design, and
enjoy design.
obviously, yeah, I've known you for over a year now. Well, just no, just almost a year, and
Yeah.
that's because you actually were involved with Bridge to Business. You were at Forth Valley College, and you
hmm
were one of the lucky students who got to come to Holland through a Bridge to Business program.
Yeah, I think for me the whole experience of because I'd never traveled by myself to take on, this sort of opportunity, but I'd realized that, I'll just do it, I'll just apply, and then I ended up getting accepted, and then going to Holland for 3 weeks, which is a totally new and totally amazing experience for me, and it really changed my perspective on a lot of things and made me realize that, if I've got an idea that I think I could turn into something.
Yeah, I think you're totally right in what you're saying, Craig, because obviously I went to Holland with you and five other students as well from Forth Valley College and West Lothian College. And I always think about people who got so much value out of that trip. And that's always the thing I think about with you, and how much you changed and you absorbed all the learning and all that sort of stuff. That was amazing.
No, I think it was just the opportunity that I actually got to be there. I took it as this really, really good thing, and just being there, just experiencing Holland itself, going to all the different places that we did when we went to Rotterdam, Leiden as well, which was kind of our little kind of base of operations that we had
Oh, I love Leiden.
for the journey. Yeah, it was great. I was genuinely really quite upset to go, but it was great.
And I guess the reason why we're doing this video today is because you are the brains behind the new Bridge to Business rebrand, aren't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I came up with the logo and then the kind of the branding around it with kind of in I suppose the design world you can get a rebrands where it's a totally different look, a totally different feel to the brand itself, but with this in particular, with the connection that this program has to Young Enterprise Scotland and the CEO of Young Enterprise Scotland, I really wanted to have this as an evolution of the brand rather than have it as a completely different look. So I really wanted this new brand, this new logo, and the new style to link back to the original, or at least give a relatively subtle nod back.
I think it looks absolutely fantastic, and you're totally right in what you're saying. You have did an exceptional job. You and I have worked closely together on how we want it to look, and
Mm-hmm.
we feel so happy to be able to give you, as a student who's been through the process of Bridge to Business and been part of opportunities, being able to give you even more opportunities. And we're just really, really proud of what you've achieved, and well done.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. I feel that as well, but it's also been just this incredible development from actually being on the program almost a year ago and how things have developed up until now. And I've actually done the rebrand for the program that I was on. So it's
I
just,
know.
feels quite surreal at this point in time, like,
Yeah.
this, almost kind of unbelievable thing that's happened. That's been absolutely mind blowing, really. It's fantastic.
So
It's been great.
tell us a little bit about your inspiration for the Bridge to Business rebrand and the logo. Specifically
Yeah,
the logo, what's your inspiration behind that?
well, I think my initial kind of thoughts on when I was kind of developing the concept for the logo, because that was going to be the main thing that would surround the style of the rebrand. I went very cliche and I thought, let's draw a bridge. Let's do that. See how that looks. But then I thought, you know what,
It
this is
works, bridge to business. So we
yeah,
go with that.
exactly. Yeah, it does work. But then I thought, this could be a bit cliche.
Mm.
But then I realised my real inspiration for it was when I was actually on the Bridge to Business program and we went to Rotterdam to visit the Erasmus Bridge. I got the inspiration from, and I drew a few kind of basic sketches of the bridge itself, but I really wanted to integrate the kind of triangular shapes from the original logo as well, and that's where I came up with the kind of very basic kind of arrow-like shape that I then integrated into the logo. So without kind of being on the programme and, you know, visiting Rotterdam, visiting the Erasmus Bridge, I wouldn't have came up with the inspiration for the logo. So big
I
thanks
love that.
to yourselves and to the programme for giving me the inspiration, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, we love a story here at Young Enterprise Scotland. You know, we always like to share nice stories, and this is absolutely one of them.